So, allow me, in this moment, to paint a landscape for you of what this alternative society would look like, a world without patriarchy. Close your eyes and visualize with me a world full of living creatures. Patriarchal civilization, industrialization, and resource extraction become a horror of the past. The species, both plant and animal, killed off by male supremacy, we can no longer bring back. But the plants and animals once on the brink of extinction are now thriving in complete living biospheres. Can you see the frogs, the squirrels, the otters, the hawks? Breathe in this new life. No longer a world based in plastics nor petroleum. In a pro-female society, we now turn our focus towards the women. What were once wounded cries of sorrow, anguish, and terror are now filled with laughter and courage. She is whole again. In this world, women are free to wear the clothes that we need to keep us protected from the elements, to walk freely about no matter the time of day or night, to discuss issues pertinent to women without fear of violent retribution. When a woman is scared or in danger, be that danger physical, psychological, or spiritual, we flock in as sisters to defend her from harm and to help her heal. In this world, women have complete control over our reproductive capacities. We familiarize ourselves with herbal approaches to our bodies. Gynecology, a practice created out of fear of hysteria, is replaced with women knowing our bodies and taking complete control for what is best for our bodies. Men no longer pen laws dictating how, when, or how often women are to reproduce. Women no longer fear rapists, batterers, pimps, or johns, because the mere thought of such atrocities are just as unfathomable as practicing cannibalism. In the instance of a man harming a woman in this society, he would be shunned and exiled, and the woman would be given immediate refuge away from him. In the world I picture, lesbians are not only valued and prioritized, but are seen as role models. Lesbians are neither masturbation fodder for men obsessed with threesomes, nor targeted for beatings or corrective rape to become heterosexual women. We are no longer punished for not conforming to prescribed feminine norms, and we are seen as expressing a different side of womanhood. Lesbians are respected for prioritizing women not only as a group of human beings, but for extending that energy to our personal lives as well. We are living proof that women can exist and have fulfilling lives without men. Women would be encouraged to explore sexuality, whether with other women or by ourselves. Just as well, this world would have societies full of women-only gatherings, festivals, and even entire neighborhoods. The women watch out for themselves and each other, and they create and maintain our own arts, culture, and stories. Women would be able to congregate without fear and without institutionalized male ideologies or religions. In this world, women have intrinsic value as opposed to value measured by what she can provide for men. We are wise leaders in times of prosperity and in times of crisis. We are no longer held captive sexually, emotionally, or reproductively. The world that we know and cherish as it currently stands as a livable space is running out of time. Perhaps now that male scientists are echoing what women have been saying for decades, people will listen. Instead of discussing alternative or green energy, which is just another form of resource extraction, we must rather focus our efforts on living within nature as opposed to outside of it. A friend told me that all humans require energy in some form, and to me that seems reasonable if we were to be thankful for what we already have, but we're not. Instead, I see deeper holes being drilled into the one home we have, more pipelines being built, and more dams staying in place. To me, it is apparent that our current trajectory is leading us down a dead-end path. We must treat all life with as much respect as our hearts can fill. Now, if your eyes are still closed, please open them and come back to the brutal reality we live in, and hear the advice I leave with you today. Be untamed shrews, trust women, and let us build this future together, for it is possible.